and I'm back, and today I'm going to be reviewing the second and third episode of Dragons: The Nine Realms, the season 3. I already reviewed the first episode, so link in the description if you want to see that, and I just want to get started. So, the first episode actually starts off quite interestingly because June is arguing with her mom, and her mom really wants her to, be a grounded person, live in the real world, just, to leave all of the stuff that she likes, pretty much, because June really likes all of these mythical stories and stuff. Her mom doesn't like it though, so there's a bit of a conflict there. I really like how complex the dynamics between the characters and their parents are. I feel like this is something that was kind of missing in the original How to Train Your Dragon, because obviously Hiccup had a big relationship with his parents, but every other main character was just mostly comic relief. I guess everyone except Astrid. So back in the hideout, we find out that Alex made 2 of the suits, the fireproof ones, and that kind of makes June sad because she really wants to get away from everything, just have an adventure, go do something else, not think about her mom. So everybody decides, you know what, you can go with Tom, even though they all wanted to go together, which I think is quite nice. I really like this friends group. So then we go on to a different plotline in which Tom's mom, we know that she found this crystal green one with Tom, and actually find out that that thing is tougher than a diamond. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is so interesting. And then this other scientist comes. I can never remember her name. I'm sorry. I know she's supposed to be kind of this villain character. I don't think she's evil. I think she's definitely kind of rude to the people around her, but I wouldn't say that she's the villain. So Tom's mom actually does show this woman the crystal, and I guess they're gonna research more about it, which kind of sucks because that means they want to go into the cave where the dragons are. Meanwhile, in the Fire Realm, June and Tom actually found a shield. So before they found that spear thing, whatever you call that, and now they found a shield, so there was definitely people here at some point. So they also comment that the shield is quite light, it's not very heavy, the metal on it, so I'm just wondering, is that Gronkel metal? I can't remember, was that a very light material? Later, Alex and D'Angelo actually hear a suspicious noise, and they went to check out what it is, and it turns out that it's these people digging. They're trying to get into the cave to find the crystals. I mean, no shit. And throughout the episode, we see multiple attempts of Alex and D'Angelo trying to get these people to get away. So while exploring, Tom and June actually found an injured Terrible Terror that is, I guess these fiery dragons were gonna eat it, and they decide to help it. And I do like the message where Tom is kind of commenting that, who are they to decide what dragon should live and what dragon could, potentially starve? But they conclude that, you know what, will save the dragon anyways, because it seems like it's not, this is not its natural habitat. Maybe it's just, randomly came in here because it seems like it's from the Crystal Cave, I think they call it. I don't know, I like that finally some kind of good message in the show that wasn't said in such a childish way that it makes me want to die. And eventually D'Angelo and Alex managed to scare these people away by just telling Feathers to, I guess, mess with them because Feathers can be invisible, so they thought, I guess, ghosts were here. And on the end of the episode, we get a few nice interactions with the crew. They're all chatting, and I don't know, I really like this main crew. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care how many people get mad at me. I think these 4 main characters are better than the original How to Train Your Dragon crew. I think they have better character designs, I think they're more developed in their personalities, and they have better dynamics together. Fight me. So that'll be it for the second episode, and honestly, I think the third one is a bit better. I have a few more things to say. So the episode starts with Alex's 2 moms, and I really love how this show just so casually puts LGBTQ representation. They never make anything weird about it because there's nothing weird with having 2 moms. I really love how naturally it is presented here. And they're talking about how, Alex isn't very much home anymore because she's always hanging out with her friends, but they're still happy for her because they're just happy she has friends. I love these 2 so much. The Dragon Riders are just exploring the Fire Realm, and I just had to take this picture because bruh, Feathers look so freaking funny. So they find this whole swarm of, I honestly don't know what they're called. I'll just call them the Firefly Dragons. They find a bunch of them. They all move in a giant group like birds. I always like these dragons. They're just so tiny and cute. Later, Eugene tries to confront June about the fact that, I mean, he saw the monster's nightmare, he saw a dragon, so he's trying to get answers out of her, and June is actually pretty good at lying to him, even though you can see that she is a bit nervous, but it seems like she plays it off pretty well. And oh shit, one of the dragons snuck into Alex's bag, and her mom saw it. So her moms are like, ooh, what kind of cool lizard is this? So they didn't immediately think it was a dragon, which I kind of wish that we got like a whole resolution of, you know, Alex telling her moms that dragons exist and stuff, but maybe that can happen later. So the crew is having a meeting, and Alex is just telling them about the fact that her moms just brought the dragon into the research center, so now everybody's gonna find out, which is just great. And then June's like, oh yeah, I kinda thought that me telling you that my brother saw a dragon was gonna be a problem, but actually this is way worse. You know what, some jokes in this show really suck, but some are really good too. Like this ongoing joke, so Alex wants to they want to get the dragon out of the research center so they can set it free, but they don't know how to get all of the scientists out, so Alex hacked the system and wants to turn on a missile attack alarm so everybody would evacuate out. Why a missile attack? Why do they even have that option? And pretty much through the whole episode, Alex is just trying to turn this on and June is stopping her. I like this joke. So Alex and June have to get the dragon back to its group because the whole group like came in the crystal realm. They were trying to find this exact one. So I'm impressed that the whole group was like, yeah, this one is missing and we're gonna find him. And also its glow is fading because it's like far away from them. So I guess when they're closer to each other, they glow more. I guess they share each other's heat or something. And yeah, Alex is still insisting on clicking that missile attack button. I love Alex, she's my favorite. So June decides to get these two to go away. She tells them that her mom like needs them urgently, which I don't know how she thought she was gonna get out of that lie. Maybe she wasn't thinking. Yeah, also, this guy is also there, which, honestly, he gets, like, only, like, maybe a minute of screen time in this whole episode. I just felt like I needed to mention that he exists, but also, I hate the fact that he exists, so we're gonna move on. But there's a problem here because Eugene finds the dragon and he's like, yeah, I knew dragons were real. So, I mean, we know by the synopsis of the episodes that Eugene is actually gonna become a dragon rider, which I think is fun because I don't think he's a bad character. I think he's quite entertaining. And he tries to take the dragon so he can, like, give it to his mom, and June and Alex actually manage to get the dragon back. But not really, because the dragon gets taken away to the laboratory, which is just lovely, and then we actually have, like, Alex's mom's confronting her about the fact that she lied to them. I'm guessing she doesn't really ever do that. But she does explain to them that she just wanted the dragon to be in its natural habitat. Or actually not dragon, she never says that it's a dragon. Obviously, they don't want them to know. But her moms are understanding. Still a bit mad, but they understand. And finally, Alex actually does press the missile attack. Oh my god, button. Oh my god, that is so... I really didn't think it was... I thought it was just gonna be a gag the whole time that she wants to press it but never does. But she actually does, so everybody does evacuate. And then we find out why this button even exists. And it's because of this dude. I don't really remember his name. That's D'Angelo's dad, you know, the dude who's like in charge of everything for security. And he just wanted them to be prepared for every single outcome, which includes missile attacks. That is hilarious. So they managed to bring the dragon back, and at one point it seems like it could actually be too late, but now the dragon actually manages to come back to life or something. I don't know, I feel like if the dragon did actually die, I mean, I wouldn't want that to happen because it's kind of a dark thing, but it would be an interesting way to show, like, the consequences of them, like, kind of messing in the dragon world and how their presence there affects the dragons, but it's okay, it's a happy ending. And I bless you with this absolutely adorable screenshot. Anyways, that would be pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.